Good day, people. This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. I want to talk about the war going on between black men and black women. I want to talk about this battle of the sexes. I was in one of my Facebook groups this morning. It's a group, it's a black relationships group, a black Christian relationship group. And I was just scrolling down, looking at a few of the posts, and also just reading the comments from all the posts that caught my eye. And I see that there are a lot of hurt people out there, you know. There were sisters out there, that had legit grievances, you know. They were good and they got played, you know. They had encounters with men that meant them no good, that didn't live up to the expectation of being a man, etc. There was also brothers on there who had legit grievances against women, you know. They were good guys and weren't appreciated or felt as though they were taken advantage of or whatever. But this is what I gather from everything. Now, when you're in a relationship or, when you're out there and you're dating, in so many ways you're rolling the dice. In so many ways you're taking a chance. You know, you're making yourself vulnerable, you're opening up to this person. And it really takes a while to truly get to know somebody, you know. Because, like they say, when you first meet somebody, you're not really meeting them, you're meeting their representative. And it takes just about every given scenario in life for you to really see the true character of a person. If only people, waited till they got married to have sex, we wouldn't be so vulnerable or rather so crushed when things didn't work out when we get with these wrong people, you know? But like I was saying, there was brothers on there hurt, there were sisters on there hurt, you know? And something that people don't do is truly evaluate themselves and evaluate the situations. And this is what I mean. You have to really take ownership when you stay connected to somebody who isn't treating you right or who is wrong for you. You have to check yourself because you may be attracted to somebody that is no good for you whatsoever. And you see this with women, and you see it with men as well. So there's no use in putting everything all on one sex, you know? Because brothers, rather than being caught up in the sister's heart and character, they rather be caught up with women that are freaks, you know? And sisters, rather than being caught up in a decent brother, they want the thugs, you know? They want the street guys, you know? So, with that being expressed, people really need to check themselves as far as what they're attractive to. And this is the funny thing, because guys, they tend to go for that woman that's going to be a freak. You know what I mean? They love a provocative woman, they love a seductress. And they're so caught up in the thrills of sex. And many guys make the mistake of wifing a woman like that, you know? And a lot of good women tend to say that. I know this in my life. That guys wife up these whores, you know what I mean? They wife them up, and lo and behold, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And as far as the sister goes with these thugs and bad boys, they get with these guys and thinking that their love can change them. And they think that he can change and that look at him like he's a big project or that things will be different with her. And lo and behold, that guy fills her life with so much wrath that she loses her mind. So many scenarios. I know of a good woman that all she wanted to do was mess with these street guys, and she ended up losing her life, driving this dude's car. And he was wanted on the streets. She got killed over his nonsense. I know one that ended up with a disease, whereas though she couldn't give childbirth, messing with a guy that was messing around with all women through the city and even had messed with her good friend that she grew up with. And he ended up giving her son the words though she can't even bear kids. But anyway, like I said, everybody's caught up in their hurt, but nobody's taking responsibility. You know what I mean? It's two sides to the story, And from what I seen on the site, everybody was just venting from their hurts, which, like I said, they had legit grievances. But you really have to examine yourself, when it comes to the people that you're attracted to. A lot of people out here are bitter and angry over their experiences they had in relationships. But a lot of people don't take blame for their part. I mean, there's brothers out here that are just downright bitter, angry, talking about they gonna leave women alone. And the thing is, there's good women out there. And they were caught up looking at the wrong thing. And now you just gonna be done with women. Now you just gonna be a guy that hit it and quit it. You're just gonna be a guy that's gonna stick and move. All that because you got hurt. But take responsibility for that hurt. You didn't pick the right woman. Likewise, women. You want to call all men dogs and continue to walk around with this super independence thing that you can do everything by yourself. The situation that you're in may not necessarily have to do with men, because all men are different. It's just the kind of guy that you chose, So this is my main point, just taking responsibility. You have to take responsibility for who you're attracted to, who you pursue, and what you are willing to put up with. And another thing that's foolish is to just put all men and all women into the same category. That's foolish.